Hi everybody, it's Az here from HeelvsBabyface on the live servers for Legion. Now I'm just on the abandoned island on the southeast of Dalaran. No, not the Demon Hunter Island, the one further south than that. And the reason why I'm here is if I spin the camera 180 degrees, I can see this. And this is the Eye of Azshara open world version of the dungeon. And I want to get here to the top. You can see the trees and the grass and this plateau area. I want to see if I'm capable of getting to this using my Vengeance Leap ability. Now, believe it or not, while I'm gliding down, and I'm just going to be able to make the glide, quite a few people ask me, how do you get to this island? Look, if you've got a water walking base mount, just get on that and ride across. It's really easy. You'll do it way before the fatigue runs out. Or, if you get a goblin glider, do the same. I mean, me gliding now just off my own steam, I'm just going to be able to get there before the fatigue kills me. But I still get there, and then once you're here, you can use the flight path. There is actually a flight path in the area inside. So go find it, take the flight path, and from here on in, you can just use that to get to this place. Very simple indeed. Now, another question some of you may be asking is, if you're going to try and get to the top of a mountain on a dungeon which isn't set for people to get to the top of the mountain, isn't that a manipulation of mechanics? Isn't that naughty? Is Blizzard going to smack you on the wrist? Oh my god, you're showing your whole screen, people can see who you are. Well, the simple fact of the matter is, no, this isn't a manipulation of mechanics. This isn't like a secret video where I might have to do a little bit of jiggery pokery to show something off. The simple fact of the matter is, I'm going to be using my leap ability. That's not a manipulation of mechanics. That's just using an ability. And I'm going to be leaping from rock to rock in an effort to get to the top. You do have to also take into consideration that at some point in this expansion, Blizzard are going to allow flying. Now, it might come in patch 5.2, 7.2, it might come in 7.3 or 7.4, but it will come in eventually. In areas that I'm trying to access today, they're going to be easily accessible by flying there. So there is no manipulation of mechanics here. I'd be massively surprised if Blizzard wanted to have a crack for me doing this. So, I'm going to start off here on this rock and just use the leap to get there. From here, I'm going to use double jump and then leap again to get to the top there. A quick double jump and a glide will see me get to the top of this area, and again, double jump and a glide will get me there. Double jumping and gliding is actually a really good way, because when you initiate the glide ability, it actually lifts your character up just ever so slightly. So when you are trying to jump to something and there's a lip just in your way, when you do the glide, it just pushes you that little bit further up and allows you to gain access. From here, going to do another double jump and then a leap onto the top, and then we're going to go down now. So this is a little bit of up and down. Now, I love doing things like this. You can see when I'm going to use the leap ability, because of course you'll see the green circle like that on the screen. And I just want to have a quick chat about something else. The reason why I love doing stuff like this is it's just fun. You know, it's just fun to do stuff like this, to explore, to see what other areas are out there, to see if we can access places, not that you're not meant to be, because like I said, when flying comes in, everybody's going to be able to do this, but just areas that normally other people wouldn't visit. And halfway up at the moment, we're already seeing a pretty cool view. Look, over there as well, you could see that there's an area that I could potentially explore there as well. So, let's move a wee bit further up. Just jump on a mount now to speed up, expedite matters. So, going over the lip here, I'm going to leap across to this area. So, Whee! Probably going to have to use another one here. There you go. Whoop! Up to the top there. And a double jump and a glide. And I can pretty much just walk up the side of this cliff face here. Double jump and a glide. Again, just giving me that extra little bit of momentum. So from here, again, double jump and use the leap ability to get to the top. Boink. There we go. And I think we're going to go across to the rock on this side here. And then jump. A double jump, I think, just to get across and glide to that one. So we're probably about 3/4 of the way up there. There you can just see the plateau area. Now from here on in, it's looking wee bit tricky, isn't it? There is a lot of sheer cliff faces, and it doesn't seem to be a lot of room for maneuver. But look at that. There's one. And then I think if I leap across again, double jump and then use the leap ability, just wait for it to come off charge. I'll be able to go to the other one. Boom! Yep, there I go. Now, let's look up here. This, yeah, you might think, now you're screwed. Well, no. What I'm going to use here is I'm going to wait for both charges of the leap. Because I reckon I'll be able to leap once to gain me the height, and then I'll probably be able to see over the lip of the rock, and then use the second leap charge as soon as the first one's been used to gain the extra momentum to fly me over. So there's one charge. Second charge is nearly ready. Should be able to do this in one leap. Okay, right, here we go. So pick a point that's towards the top as far as it'll go. Leap. Leap again. Bang, there you go. And then just once you've done the second leap, you can jump up and glide. And again, it'll probably give you that little extra bit of momentum to carry you. So from here, let's move across to this area and then try and do the same trick again. I've got one charge of the leap ready. Let's wait for the second charge. Yep, you can see where I'm going to attempt it. Probably going to have to leap to the top and then immediately leap again to get over. And that might take us straight to the top. Let's have a look. It's just about to come off cooldown. Right, here we go. So first leap, boom. Second leap, before we fall, boom. And there we go. This is the top. So we've made it to the very top of the open world version of the Eye of Azshara, just using my leap ability as a Vengeance Demon Hunter. I know if you're not a Vengeance Demon Hunter, you might be going, no. But Vengeance Demon Hunters, look, we could set up some sort of Illidari camp here, couldn't we? Or something like that. Vengeance RPers, there you go. Even Havoc, you can just switch to Vengeance to utilize the ability to get up here. But Demon Hunters, you can claim this all for yourselves. So there we go, looking out over the open world version of the Eye of Azshara dungeon. So I hope you enjoyed the vid. Something a little bit jiggery-pokery, but in a really cool kind of a way. And in a way that when flying comes into the game, everybody is going to be able to do. So if you did enjoy it, do give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media and Twitch for live streaming. Links, they're in the description down below. And I'll be back with some more stuff very soon. You take care, everybody. Bye-bye.